with the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
Welcome to the Metal Moose Radio Show. My name is Moose. This is what we do week in, week out, right there where you're sitting, standing, listening to your mobile device, in your car, on your computer, however you do it. This is what we do is we find bands, from all over the world on the internet, and we bring them to you and play them to you. We've been doing it for a long, long time, and the meaning of the show is so you can find new music without having to go and search for it. You just know automatically, hey, what we're going to do, we're going to listen to that Moose guy from Oklahoma City doing the Metal Moose radio show, and we're going to find a bunch of damn cool bands, probably about 20 bands a week that we've been doing. We like to try to keep it as fresh as possible. Now, listen, we do every band that sends in music, we kind of keep them in the music bank, the Moose Bank, and we put them back in rotation every now and then. But what we do here is we keep the music as fresh as possible, along with some old classics in the mix. And it's basically your resource for new music, hard rock, rock punk, industrial, anything that, rocks. So that's what we do. My name is Moose. Welcome to the Metal Moose Radio Show from the Newbie Studios in Oklahoma City on select radio stations, as well as iTunes, YouTube, Intune, Stitcher, all of those fun things, kind of all over the place. So you can find the Moose on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest. Believe it or not, we can post a show on Pinterest. I know that some people think that we lose man points for that, but hey, it's what we're doing to get the show around. We kind of like to share it like a social disease, better known as a Moose TD.
You've just joined the Moose Crew.
Yeah, it's from the coming on. This is Cammie from Van Hulst, and you are listening to The Moose.
Hey, Metal Moose. It's the other Metal Moose, Matty J from Psychostick. Just calling to say, Moose.
Hey, this is DJ from Revel 9, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
This is Chris from Olathe, calling you from Cleveland, Ohio. You are listening to Metal Moose Radio, Chicks That Rock program, and the Metal Moose is on the loose. Crank it up, man. It's metal.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
Yeah, so I know that there are some of you out who have never heard the Metal Moose Radio Show, brand new to you, because we're spreading like wildfire on new stations all over the place all the time. One of the things that's really important to know, one of the things that actually the show is known for, it's funny because you may say to yourself, have you guys heard about that guy who does the whole Cheeto thing? That we do the Cheeto thing. We have a very deep belief that rubbing Cheeto dust all over your body makes just about any situation a better deal. I mean, it might be a little dangerous to do it in public, but we suggest to make the Metal Moose Radio Show better for you, better for those around you, your significant other, even your grandma. Why not? Let's throw her in the mix. To enjoy the show more is to get all of the orange dust off of the Cheetos, preferably out of a family size Cheeto, but no, not the poofs, not the cheesy poof ones, but the hard Cheeto. You get all the dust off of it, you rub it all off of the Cheetos, and then you rub it on your body, and that makes the show much more fun. And it's actually a progression that goes from Cheetos into things like Nutella, and Cheetos and Nutella, then things start getting a little questionable at that point. Sometimes you throw in a pickle spear and possibly a rubber chicken, and I'm telling you, your whole life is going to change when you start throwing in Cheetos and Nutella and rubber chickens and things like that. It's enjoyable. It's what makes the Metal Moose fun. So welcome to the show where the guy does the Cheeto thing. Yes, that's me. I'm the Moose. We're all about Cheetos. I would love to have Cheetos as a sponsor, but unfortunately that hasn't worked out yet, but you never know. Things happen. They do. It's a Metal Moose Radio Show. More metal than Grandma's kettle. Right here on the Moose.
Get loose with the Moose.
The entire building has just collapsed as if a demolition.
Shout!
band Bag of Bones, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
This is Derek from Scissortooth. You're listening to the Moose.
This is Ben from Go War, and you're listening to Metal Moose Radio.
This is Ben DeVoe from Inverted Serenity, and you are listening to the Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
So something else the Metal Moose Show is very well known for is the fact that we don't talk a lot about the bands. We play all of these bands, and we flag, we fly the flag of supporting underground bands really high because it's what we do. So what we're interested in is supporting the bands. A lot of people don't understand. If you want to support the band so much, why don't you talk about them on the show? Well, it's a really simple deal. One of the things that we kind of demand as a radio show is that you get involved. And that means, I heard that song on your show, man. I really like to know who it is. So every week on Facebook, on Google+, on Twitter, on iTunes, on Spreaker, we list the bands. We list every band and the song that was on the show. So if you want to know, all you got to do is go look. And if you can't find it, if for some reason you have a hard time typing in the word Google, just contact us and we will let you know who it is you were looking for. We keep track of everybody we play, and we want you to be involved. We're not just a radio show that is, we don't just get on here and talk about like stupid things like Cheetos and Nutella. Wait a minute. We really do. We want you to be involved. We want you to know the bands. We want you to go to the band's Facebook page, the Reverb Nation page. We want you to buy their CDs and shirts. And you'll have to excuse me. I bit myself in, your cheek. When you do that, it hurts like hell. So I did that. I'm having a little trouble talking, which I have trouble talking every time I do the show. So it's nothing big. You should be used to it. I'm a fumbling idiot, and that's what the Metal Moose Show is all about. So anyways, so when you're saying, man, that band was really good, I wonder who that was, and that dumb guy didn't say who it was, I want you to ask. I want you to go find out the show, find out the name of the band, and all that good stuff. So it's kind of like being at a concert. You know, they want you to be involved. They want you to, you know, put your hands up and do the metal fist and show your rack. Did I say that? I probably did.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
with the latest in high-octane metal moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
So you're saying to yourself, okay, Moose, listen, I'm listening to the show. I got the whole Cheeto Dust thing down. I got the fact that you play unsigned bands from all over the world. That's right. By the way, all the bands you're hearing today, not on record labels. If they are on a record label, it's an indie record label or a DIY label. So it's not like they're getting paid a bunch of money or anything like that. These are bands that are out there busting their ass to do it on their own. So I'm in with the unsigned thing. I'm in with the Cheeto thing. I don't know what the hell a Yanubi is with the Yanubi studio. And also, what is the deal with the whole Moose thing? I get asked that question quite a bit. Just to be honest with you, Moose is just a nickname, and it's what I like. They're big, dumb, hairy creatures, and that kind of fits my personality. So big, dumb, and hairy, except for hair on top of my head. Unfortunately, I lost that somewhere down the line, but it's metal. I got a lot of people that think, of course, they think the show is from Canada because it's called the Metal Moose. It's not. But, you know, what can you say? We do love Canada, and we do love some moose. And, I mean, that's me. I love the moose and myself. If you do, that's a whole different deal. And make sure and let me know if you do, because we appreciate that. We're a big proponent of people getting involved with the show. I was talking on Facebook just the other day about every time somebody likes the Metal Moose radio page, I try to contact them directly, either on their page or through Messenger, and say thank you. Of course, we're up to over 7,000 people now, so it's a laborious task, and I do try to contact everybody and say thanks for listening to the show. It's not one of those deals where a lot of people, I think, get the wrong impression about this show. A lot of DJs are very into, like, they want attention and they want fame and they want all that stuff, and the ego kind of filled deal. I don't really have any of that. I do this because I love the music. I do it because I love radio, and because it's my show and I can burp if I want to, when I want to, and it's what I get to do. So it's the Metal Moose Radio Show. We hope you're enjoying yourself. We hope you're also naked, covered in Nutella and Cheeto dust, because if you are, you are my hero. It's as simple as that. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show, rocking that ass.
Yo, this is Tyson from the Apex, and you're listening to the Moose.
Hey, it's Aaron from Glass Delirium, and I'm a chick who rocks on the Metal Moose.
If you ain't covered in Cheeto dust, then you just ain't listening right.
This is Don Rizzi from Throttle God, Rock Springs, Wyoming Metal, and you are listening to the Moose.
This is Brad from Coma Trip, and you are listening to the Metal Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose. Silence falls on death for days, and the sight will forever be blind.
watch you fall. And that's only coming right from the start. Yeah, moving too fast to see your traps. Watch where you step up for my bed. Yeah. There ain't no easy way to get to the end. You'll have to sweat and bleed, feel the pain like everyone else. Open again, open again. Your expectations, you're full of holes. In your frustration is taking its toll. But there's nothing that you can do when all your schemes you're falling through. Yeah, there ain't no easy way to get to the end. You'll have to sweat and bleed, feel the pain like everyone else. Open again, open again, open again. Your finger away from yourself. It's never you, it's everyone else. But your words are hollow, and no one will follow. When inside to rest are your desires. There ain't no easy way to get to the end. You'll have to sweat and bleed, feel the pain like everyone else. Open again, open again, open again.
So this has been a very informational show. We've told you the name of the show. We told you my name. We told you what we do. We told you how to enjoy the show with Cheeto dust and Nutella and rubber chickens and pickle spears. The other question a lot of people have is, how in the world does a band end up on the Metal News Radio Show? Well, number one, man, this is a really important thing to me to explain to everybody. This show is not just me. Since the very day I started this, I went searching for people. I wanted to build a network of people who were interested in the same thing that I was, and that was finding bands that were awesome, that needed to be heard, and putting them on a radio show. That's what I wanted to do. So I started contacting people on Facebook and on Google Plus and on Twitter and all over the place saying, hey, listen, what I really like your help doing this. I want you to be involved in what I do, because what I want for this show is to be a group of people, a network that are doing this. And so how the bands get on the show is we just absolutely scour the net for amazing bands to play. We look for them. We invite them to send their music in so we can play it on the show. That's how it, and also people out there that listen to the show on Facebook and all that kind of stuff, they also know that if they contact the band and say, hey, listen, we think you should be on the Metal News Radio Show, they will get in contact with me, and then we invite those people. So it's not just the people that work for the show, but everybody, I don't use the word fans, but everybody that's involved and listens to the show knows that, hey, man, I know the Moose guy will put these guys on his show, even if they suck real bad, because we do play bands that suck pretty bad sometimes, but it's a big network of people, and it's all of you. You're called the Moose Crew. We do appreciate everything that you do. So if you want a band that you know on the show, we're going to give you the information on how to do that right now.
If you want your band to be heard on the Metal Moose Radio Show, all you have to do is send the following to mooseriffworks@gmail.com. Please include music in MP3 format, including a bio. You must give us written permission to air the music on the Metal Moose Radio Show. This show is now syndicated on over 50 of the net's hardest rocking stations worldwide. We accept all forms of heavy music, including, but not limited to, rock, punk, metal, industrial, and hardcore. Please share this with your friends. We can't wait to hear from you.
All right. There's still like some weird music going on here. It's kind of like Danzig. Mother, tell your kids that you walk my way. I don't really sing. Ooh, cymbals swell. Hey guys, Moose here on the Metal Moose Radio Show. So what we've told you so far is the name of the show, Metal Moose Radio Show, where we record the show, the Anubi Studios in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Number 3, how to enjoy the show, and that is to cover yourself in Cheeto dust and Nutella and grease up a rubber chicken and maybe throw a pickle spear in there. On very, very, very special occasions, a bowling pin gets involved. But, I mean, that's kind of for the advanced listener, for somebody who's been listening a long time. So easy on the bowling pin. Just hold off on that. So we've also told you how to get a band on the Metal Moose Radio Show. You got a friend. He's got a band called 7 Inches Soft. That's my old band name. Or 7 Inches Into You. Anyway, so you think they're good enough to be on the radio, and so what you do is you've learned that you can contact us on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever, and you know you can get your band 7 Inches Into You on the Metal Moose Radio Show. The other piece of information, I'm trying to throw everything in here all at once, is we do not play bands that sing about race. So, we hate black people. Well, good for you. You're never going to be on my show. We don't sing people who play people who sing about hate crimes. We hate certain sexual orientations. Well, good for you. You're not going to be on my show. We don't need Nazis. We don't need hate crimes. We don't need anything that is degrading to women. And this is kind of a double-edged sword thing here, because rock and roll is about sex. The term is sex, drugs, and rock and roll. There's a difference between singing a song about saying this chick is hot and I want to do dirty things to her, then I'm going to slit this woman's throat and rape her dead corpse. There's a difference, and we're very big into pro-female movement here at Metal Moose. Most of the people, 99% of the people that work with me on the Metal Moose are females, and that's because I think females deserve the shot to be heard and have power in the music industry. And if your band wants to talk about raping women, or horror metal's one thing, killing people, but anything that is degrading, I won't deal with it. We're not going to play it. It's not going to be involved with anything that we do. So I'm trying to give you guys all the information about the show. We have a website. It is www.themetalmoose.com. You can go there and you can catch the show. You can find us on it. You can go to all the links, all the places that the show was on. What else could we talk about? There's always so many fun things to talk about, but I want to give you all the information on the show. You also can say to yourself, where can I hear this show? And that is the best way to find out where to hear the Metal Moose Radio Show, is to hit Google, man. It's weird. It's the search engine that tells you where things are. I love it. One of these days it's going to catch on.
This is Billy V, lead guitars and show producer for Darkitect, and you're listening to Metal Moose Radio.
This is Joel from Bent to Break, and you're listening to Metal Moose Radio.
Hey, baby, this is Rachel Record from the Crash Dolls, and I'm a chick that rocks on Metal Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
Cause I never missed a target. There's no use hiding when the face unsighted. Now it's time we moved on, cause I'm tired of the same song. My yield on what's right has now been proven wrong. Let's not give it back what you hold so close. Let's not give it been running. These walls I've been climbing since the dawn of me dying. Now the people hungry, come and take your money. You could pay with your life, with your bees and honey. Let's give it back what you hold so close. Let's give it back what you love the most. Let's give it back those who have no need. Let's give it back. We will never leave. Anthem. Anthem. Wow, anthem of a poor man. Poor man.
You are rocking out to the Metal Moose Radio Show, and I know you're having a good time. There's a good possibility that you're naked. I just hope you're not at work naked, because somebody might question that behavior. So listen, there's also a big nasty rumor out there. We've been around for a really long time, so we have quite a what is that called? Reputation. Yeah, we have one of those, and there is a rumor out there that we actually charge these bands to be played on the radio show, which is 1,000% untrue. Because let me tell you something, Jack, if I charge the bands, I wouldn't work a day job, but I do. Nobody gets charged to be played on this show. Everything that we do is for free. We have had some advertisers before who have paid us to talk about their product, but no band has ever paid any money to be played on this show. We do have a donations page where people can come make donations so we can make t-shirts, because we do this thing called Moose Fest. We try to do it 4 times a year or so, where we have a bunch of independent bands come out and rock out and celebrate the Metal Moose Radio Show. So we all have a good time, and we throw Cheetos out and stuff like that. And but no, the rumors of us having people pay to be on the show are completely untrue. There are also rumors that basically I am a sexual champion. Those are absolutely true, and I'm proud to stand up and say that that's not a lie. I am. It's amazing. They don't call me Moose for nothing.
Show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
From
This is the Metal Moose radio program. So, a lot of people also, if you listen to a lot of DJs, it's this broadcaster voice, this persona, this thing that they sound different, and how they are on the air is not who they are in person, and all of those things. This is me, this is how I talk. It's not a fake voice. This is how it works. This is how I talk to the people in the street and in the store and at the whatever. So this isn't a persona. I'm a real laid-back dude who loves rock and metal and has a good time. It's not a show per se. I try to keep it real, but I hate when people use that term, because keeping it real is everybody's own way of thinking. So the way you keep it real is not my way of keeping it real. But a lot of people want to know, I have a broadcast communications degree, and it would be so easy every week to get on the microphone and go, the Metal Moose radio program brought to you by blah, blah, blah. Coming up next, we've got 7 Inches Soft. But I don't want to do that. Everybody does that. I don't want to be the same radio show. I don't want to be... I'm interested in the people listening to the show not only finding new bands and new music, but getting to know who I am. This show was more of just today's show that I'm recording right now was more of an informational show, letting you know about what we do and who we are. This is something that I'm making because I don't really talk about the show and how it works very much, which might be a really boring-ass radio show, which... maybe it'll make it more exciting for you to know that I'm completely naked right now. But the thing is I wanted to let you guys, this is about you as much as it is me. It's about the bands as much as I want to know you guys. I want to be involved with you. That's why I contact everybody that gets, that listens to the show. If I knew where everybody was, man, I'd come to your house and shake your hand, which might freak you out because I'm really kind of a big, creepy looking guy, but I would come shake your hand. I am naked, but anyway, so listen, I appreciate you listening more than more than you could ever possibly understand, because there's a possibility that you're falling in love with me right now, and that's okay, because it's fair to be loved, and I need it like I need cheesecake.
What shall be is the end I see. We are older than music.
defiance. Force-feed defiance. Mortal witness men reach heaven by violence. We shall gather dominions and stand as one. Destroy the plague of man. Long live the ancient ones. We shall gather dominions and die as one. What we bring is light. What we preach is the truth. What shall be is the ends I see. We are older than you said. We are the serpents. We are the light. Rise up and murder this world with all your might. Force-feed defiance. Force-feed defiance. Embrace the gathering. Oh.
Hey, this is Jake, the drummer for the Violet Hour, and I'm here to tell you the Moose totally rocks. Yo, this is Tyson from the Apex, and you're listening to the Moose.
Hello, metalheads. This is Duke Jackson from Strike Force, and you're listening to the Metal Moose Radio Show. Crank it up, metalheads.
blood may not release me. Battle behind my eyes, unheard were all my cries. It's time to face this life. This time it will not break me. Disappears, blood in the water, the ending is near. Time getting shorter, love disappears. A world of tech and schemes. This life is not what it seems. A life that destroys all of our hopes and dreams. Spill blood, body dies, ready to say goodbye.
So a lot of people say, Moose, what is it about metal? Why did you choose metal? It actually, I'll tell you a little secret. This show, when I've been doing metal radio for a really long time. I started out doing Live 365. I did something called Rapture Radio. Then I did a station called The Static Mass, which was just kind of streaming, looping music and big deal. So then I did a show called Dirt Talk that was syndicated for a while with my good friend Black Metal Ray, which was a real blast. It was a whole different time of my life. I was extremely angry and sexually frustrated. So it was a very mad show. So we did that, and then I totally had given up on doing radio anymore. It was not. I don't know, man. It just I liked part of it. I didn't like other parts of it, and a lot of people are judgmental and they say really mean things, and I didn't really handle that well at the time. So I didn't like the negative part of it. So, but my wife said to me, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing radio again?" And I was like, No. But then I started doing this, and I actually thought about, because of where I am, and I thought maybe for a chance of success, I should make it a country music show. Just to have fun with I'm not really a country music guy, but just to help some independent artists. And I had done metal and rock for so long, I thought about doing something different, but I just couldn't get away from the metal. I heard a couple Red Dirt songs, and I said, no, I can't do it. And also, metal has the best names. There's, where else can you have a band called, Pig Butthole and like a Octopus Intestinal Gut Throat? It just has the best name. So what I would do metal, because number one, I love it. I do listen to metal, and I don't listen to country. But that's why we do metal. And the show was always a bunch of different kinds of, from hard rock to punk. I mean, a lot of times when you hear the show, like the first thing you hear is like, and that scares the hell out of people, but it doesn't stay like that. There's a lot of glam and like classic rock and like punk rock. It's a good time. So if you hear, Octopus Blood Fart, then don't worry, the next band could be called, Rockstar, and it'll be decent kind of stuff. So don't let the name Metal Moose fool you too much. It's not always just death metal and grindcore. It's a lot of good music. So don't worry about that. We're also going to tell you about the Chicks That Rock is something else we're very proud of here at the Metal Moose Radio Show. Right now we're going to play you some more music. We'll be back in just a few minutes to tell you about Chicks That Rock and other things we do here at the Moose and how you can get a t-shirt if you want to. And also very, very possibly an autographed sock. Yes, I said an autographed sock.
Hey, this is Jake, the drummer for the Violet Hour, and I'm here to tell you the Moose totally rocks.
Yo, this is Tyson from the Apex, and you're listening to the Moose. Hello, metalheads. This is Duke Jackson from Strike Force, and you're listening to the Metal Moose Radio Show. Crank it up, metalheads.
That was my grandmother's favorite band. This is a Moose on the Metal Moose Radio Show. So somebody asked me, how we came up with the idea for the sock. We've been doing autograph socks. I haven't really done them a lot on the Metal Moose. We used to do it on Dirt Talk all the time. I came up with the idea for the sock because of the term rock out with your cock out. And I'm just not real comfortable with saying that because, just not comfortable. So, but you can rock out with your sock out, baby. So that's where the autograph sock idea came from. Also, we want to tell you about Chicks That Rock. So we were talking earlier about equality with women in the heavy music scene. We do a thing called Chicks That Rock. I think we've done... the next one we're going to do is number 7. So we do a 2-hour show dedicated to bands that have at least one female member in the band. And it's like 20 of them. So when we do this next show, we'll have played 140 bands that have at least one female member. Let me tell you something, man. I've been on the road. I've been in a band. I've been out in the music industry. And the music industry is like very, very closely related to used car dealers. And it will tell you exactly what you want to hear. And I think that's dangerous if you're a girl in the music industry because you're passionate about your dream, and some manager out there sees how good looking you are and thinks he can make money off of you. They're going to take advantage of you. They are going to do whatever they need to do to use your moneymaker, pun intended. So what we do is we try to take that stereotype away. We play these bands. We don't put them down. We put them up on a pedestal. Girls that rock, chicks that rock. We've got a lot of great friends out there that are women in this industry that are just kicking the industry's ass. So we do the Chicks That Rock. Make sure and pay attention to the Facebook page for when we do those because these bands are awesome. I talked about it on the first Chicks That Rock show. I was one of those guys who was like not into girls that were in rock bands. I thought, whatever. That's a chick. She can't. Oh my God, dude. There's some amazing bands. So Chicks That Rock, make sure and keep your eyes out for that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of great music. And hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with great looking chicks that rock. Yeah, I'm not saying that at all because, but I'm not going to take advantage of somebody because they look good. I'm not going to take advantage of you because of your sexual, what you are. What you believe in. I'm not interested in that. I want to push you. I want to help you succeed. That's what I do. I can't figure out how to do it for myself, but I'm trying like hell to do it for everybody else. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show. Hope you're having a great time. And listen, if you are naked, try to stay away from electrical outlets. It's just good advice.
If you want your band to be heard on the Metal Moose Radio Show, all you have to do is send the following to mooseriffworks@gmail.com. Please include music in MP3 format, including a bio. You must give us written permission to air the music on the Metal Moose Radio Show. This show is now syndicated on over 50 of the net's hardest rocking stations worldwide. We accept all forms of heavy music, including, but not limited to, rock, punk, metal, industrial, and hardcore. Please share this with your friends. We can't wait to hear from you.
I see the rift in time. It's tearing, it's ripping us out from the inside. You better believe time will not wait for you. This is your chance. It's easy to see these moments we make build us up to be our reckoning, or the very reason we breathe. I hear the whispers
All right, so you have made it through 2 hours of the Metal Moose Radio Show. 2 hours of unsigned indie, hard rock, heavy metal, grindcore, death metal, crossover, hate metal, whatever you want to call it, metal, rock and roll, good time, fun. You've learned about Cheeto dust. You've learned about Nutella. You've learned about pickle spears, bowling pins for the extra special times. And you've learned that we do specials on chicks that rock. You've learned that we are pro-woman. You learned that we are not interested in hate crimes or sexual preference. You've also listened to 2 hours of a rock and roll show that hasn't talked about weed, tits, Satan, and how much sex we can have and how much beer we can drink. Because I'm not really interested in that kind of crap. If you want to hear that, you can go to any number of metal radio shows out there where you can hear some guy go, I've seen Slayer 74 times, man, and then I smoked like a 9-foot bong, and I am the coolest dude ever. I don't really care. No one cares. So if you want to listen to that, you can go somewhere else. We would love to have you here at the Moose, where we can get to know each other and support each other. One of the things that I do on each and every show that's important to me, and I say it every show, you wake up, you be kind, you kick ass, you repeat. We're here to support each other. You put your arm around somebody, you smile at somebody, you might change somebody's day. And that's a big deal. The music that we listen to, metal, deals with a lot of negative stuff, and there's a lot of down and depression and hatred and anger. And if you get caught up in it, it can be a bad thing. And sometimes the people that are playing it, sometimes the people that are listening to it, just need a friend. Sometimes they just need someone to smile at them, wink at them, and say, hey, man, I love you. Hope you're having a great day. I always also thank everybody that is involved in the show. And I like to say names, but I'm working on to try and stop doing that so much because I don't like people to get their feelings hurt if I don't say their name. But you know who you are. If you listen to the show, you're one of them. What we do is we support each other, and we thank each other. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for telling your friends about it. Thanks for sharing it on Facebook. And thanks for taking the time to make somebody's dream come true, because really, honestly, that's what this show is all about. Every band that you have a CD of, every band that your parents had a record of, every band that's ever gotten together started out in a garage, in a room by themselves, trying to figure out how to make it work because they were artists and they wanted people to hear what they had to say. And it never happens until somebody takes a chance to listen to them. Some of those bands make it huge, some of them don't, but every one of them are artists. But everybody started out small. It's just how it works. So you have the chance to make somebody's dream come true, because you could hear one of these bands and go, oh my God, that was the best band I've ever heard in my life. And you could tell your friend about it, and then they're going to tell somebody, and then there's going to be a chain reaction, and this band's dream of getting their art out there is going to come true, and it could be because of you. That's why I like doing what I do, man. I have the chance to make somebody's dream come true by getting on here and playing their song. People ask me all the time, hey man, I hope you really like the music we sent in. It doesn't matter if I like it or not. I put it out there for people to hear, for people to like it. That's what this is about. This isn't about attention towards me. Of course, I'll take all the attention you want to give me, because I do deserve the attention, and I have an incredibly sexy voice. It's amazing. I'm just kidding, guys. I want you to know that you have the chance to make somebody's dream come true, and that's important. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show. I hope you're having a great time. We'll talk to you in just a few.
For the latest in high-octane metal, Metal Moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal, Metal Moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
All right, man, so thanks so much for spending 2 hours with us. Make sure and go to www.themetalmoose.com. You can catch the show there. You can find out how to email me there. Also, make sure and find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr. Yes, I said Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat. I got the Snapchat thing. I have no idea how to use it, but I have it. You can see episodes on Periscope. We do that every now and then. The problem is they keep reporting me for nudity because I'm naked. You could also win an autographed sock. You just never know when that's going to happen. what this show was about is about you. It's about the bands. It's about having a good time and not hearing the same old crap. Some ego-filled DJ who thinks he's cooler than you are. Some guy who's looking for personal interest. This is about you, man. I want it to be about you. You can also call us on the Moose line at 405-693-3262. Leave a message. Let us know where you're listening from, what band you heard, and if you liked them. You can just call up and tell me that you hated the show if you want to, but I mean, we all know that's not true. So listen, man, my name is Moose. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show. I hope you've had an amazing time. You just got to keep doing it. You wake up, you kick ass, you repeat. It's what we do, the Metal Moose Radio Show. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Metal Moose Show on your very favorite radio station or on iTunes, on YouTube, wherever else you can find it. My name is the Moose, and I am out. See ya!
Left, right,
right, gang. Promise is the last time. I appreciate you being here. Remember to be cool, be kind, wake up, kick ass, repeat. And fellas, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Ladies, hope you can't shake it. It's the Metal Moose Radio Show. Find us every week. Facebook, on your favorite radio station, on Google, on YouTube, on iTunes, all that good stuff. This is the Moose. We'll see you next time. If you can't, be good, be bad. See ya!
Thanks for tuning in to The Moose. All rights to the music played on this show are reserved to the artist or representatives of the bands. For information on how to get your band on the show, email mooseriffworks@gmail.com or find Metal Moose Radio on Facebook. Tune in next week for more Moose. This show is exclusively produced and imaged by Burn United Records. For more information, go to www.burnunited.com. Burn United Records, where your band becomes a brand.